Hello everyone, hope you're all having a good week. Today I'll be sharing 5 very easy ideas to start a sketchbook. I've been meaning to start my own sketchbook for a while and wanted to begin with some easy colourful pages to get it going. So if you're in the same position, or if you just wanted to see some ideas that you could do, here I am sharing my first 5 pages you could also try. Welcome back to the channel, World Wonder Art. If you're new here, I am rediscovering my artistic side by drawing and painting regularly again. I've been working through an art prompt book which is really helping me. Today I'm moving on to a sketchbook showing my first few pages to hopefully give you some inspiration to start yours. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful so it gets shown to more people, and if you want to see more please subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. I'm going to be using a Shaw and Marsh craft sketchbook, an A5 size with 160 GSM paper in off-white. So my idea for the first page is to paint some watercolour balloons and just fill the page with them. I'm going to use some VIVIVA watercolour paints to create balloon shapes. I'm not going to worry too much about the colours bleeding together, as I'll be adding some lines in to define the shapes when this is dry. I picked up these watercolours from Scrawler Box and it's the first time using them. The colours are very vibrant, which is exactly what I needed. I think I'm going to use the pink, green, violet and blue in different shades. If you have a favourite watercolour set, I'd love to know about it. I'm always looking for new art supplies to try. Now this is dry, I'm just going to draw around the edges and put in some ties on the balloons. I'm going to use a very thin 0.05 Pentel point liner for this, just to add a little bit of definition. Can't really see the ribbons on the darker balloons, so I'm just going to try and fix that by using a gold Staedtler marker pen. For the second page, I really want to try creating something with paint drips. It's not something I've done before, so it's going to be a little bit of an experimental page. I'm going to paint a background first with some acrylic paints. I think I'm going to use purple, magenta and this bluey grey, and just paint some random blocks, building them up until the pages are completely covered. Now this is dry, I'm going to add the paint drips using this white fluid acrylic and just let it flow down the page a little bit. I'm going to add a few drops in as well. Now I think I'm going to outline everything with a black acrylic marker. If you want to see more about the supplies that I'm using on these pages, I will link them all in the description. Because I overlap the colours, I'm just going to use all the different shades as a guide when outlining. I'm not going to worry too much about these marks on the paint drips, as I'm going to outline those with a different colour. Okay, back to the watercolours again. I really like how vibrant these colours are. I'm just going to use a few colours from this old Winsor & Newton set as well. I want these to look like big paint splodges, a bit messy, so I'm going to grab a straw and blow the colours around and let some of them mix together. I suppose this would be really fun for kids to do as well. Okay, so I've waited for this to dry and I'm going to outline these splodges with the same point line that I used on the watercolour balloons. Sticking to the same watercolours because I love them, I want to paint a wobbly rainbow and draw different size lines to bring it all together. This is dry now. I'm going to put some thicker lines between the colours and add some thinner lines in between and at the ends. And if the line's a little bit broken, I'm going to fix it by adding a thinner line and join them together. I'm going to use a Tombow soft tip brush pen for this. I think it looks a little bit like a tree trunk rather than a rainbow, but I'm still happy with the result of this one. Really bright and vibrant. And lastly, I'd like to use these CARAN Neocolor 2 crayons. My idea on this one is to create a spiral pattern and add some water to blend the colours together. Now this is all blended, I think I'm going to add some lines to the pattern to add something a little bit different to it. I want to try and outline the spiral with a couple of different pens using a gold paint marker and a silver Staedtler pen. So with this finish, I wasn't too happy with the page, and off screen I added a black outline as well using a uni pen chisel tip. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these pages. Please let me know if you try any yourself. This is a new type of video for me and I would love to hear your comments. Let me know if this is something that you'd like to see more of. If you like this video, you might like to see the art prompt book videos that I've done, which I will link in the corner, so make sure to check them out if you're interested. Thanks to everyone who subscribed so far. I'm on the road to 500, so please subscribe if you haven't to help me reach that goal. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.